everyone,
My name is Sang.
and my name is Nguyễn Ngọc, Đinh, Hương.
We come from Nguyễn Primary and Secondary School in Bucha Communal District
Although our school is a small school,
with 50 classes and 400 students.
it's our pride. Now, follow us to visit our school.
Today we are very honored to attend the English-speaking content. The topic we are going to share may be the problem that many students are facing in their study, which is a decreasing interest in learning history.
The Vietnamese are owning a long history of heritage and great process of founding and protecting this country, representing the atmosphere of peace and freedom, which was achieved by sweat, tears, and blood of our ancestors. However, students in particular and young people in general seem to break with tradition by being disliked and unrespectful of history. We have now a little knowledge about nation tradition.
We study history just for the score. We try to memorize lessons quickly and then forget them in a hurry, without realizing that the great merits of our ancestors are gradually being erased over the years by ourselves, those who enjoy the happiness of freedom and peace thanks to them.
We have done a survey at our school to find out the reason why, and at last, the answer, of course, is not because we want to forget our father deep gratitude, and it's not like we want to wait for a lost moment in history.
Partly, we hate history simply because it is long, difficult to remember, and not interesting. It's very difficult for us to memorize about world history, regional history, Vietnamese history, with a series of events and numbers.
Secondly, most students are still not aware of the importance of history for development of a country. They don't understand that history helped us win against powerful empires such as France, Japan, and United States. History not only helped us gain valuable lessons from experience, but it also a measuring tool for development of a people or a nation.
Thirdly, most students believe that history will not be useful for them in the future. Students today are more interested in the issue of modern life, but history is a matter of the past. Many problems in the eyes of others are important, but not so with the younger generation. On the contrary, there are many issues that the younger generation is interested in, but history has never mentioned.
Finally, students do not feel about the beauty of history completely. History is heroic, sometimes peaceful and calm, sometimes violent and full of sadness. History is as interesting as literature, requiring imagination and creativity. When we study history, we don't need to think much, but we have to imagine.
If we always form the question why, where, how in our mind, when reading history, we can see how wonderful the logic and judgment is. In order for history to become one of the favorite subjects of students, I think it takes efforts on both sides.
But scare us more than historical events, pay attention on our interests and cognitive ability more than the requirement of learning program. Secondly, we really want to learn history through stories, songs, and games instead of listening and writing full of our notebooks.
We want each lesson of history not to pass boringly, but with excitement, meaning, and emotion, so that we can feel the granite and the Johnson of history. To do that is not easy. It requires teachers to have effort and explore both expertise and teaching methods.
In addition, we would like not just to go to historical sites, see objects in the past, experience battlefield, historical events, and imagine about the scenes used to be on display in the past, so that history can be connected to our real life.
Finally, each student also needs to have a basic knowledge of history by reading books at home in the library, watching historical movies, studying in groups to share knowledge about history, learn about heritage and historical stories. Don't be afraid to ask teachers some difficult for us, some difficult questions about history, because the more curious you are, the more you want to learn about history. It will make history come closer to us.
History is past, but it exists parallel to our reality. When we look at past, turning back the heading page of a nation's history, we can write new and more beautiful page, a brighter future, with all cultural traditions preserved, with a love of history. Thanks so much for your attention.